Hello all, Onigato here for Oni in the Garden, and we're going to start over here on the very left and check out that marigold. It's doing pretty good, which is not overly surprising considering that the temperatures have been reasonable this past week. I think we've had highs in the high 80s, lows in the mid 70s, which is nice. Today, as I stand out here, it is about 6:15 in the evening on Monday, and it is 43 degrees. It started the day here in where I live about 75. Chilly, but not cold. Now it's 43. So yeah, cold front moved in, and with it, a bunch of rain. So it's been nasty, nasty, nasty all day. Very cold. The oregano doesn't seem to mind too much. Kind of wish I'd gotten potatoes out of there, but oh well. Over here, the peppers. Actually, let's show you this one here. It's laying down more than it was. That's because this pepper's gotten big. Should probably stake that so that it stays more upright. But yeah, that is not a bell pepper. It's not a jalapeno. I have no idea what it is. I've got some more over here. Ooh, squishy. They are the same. Whatever they are, they're all the same type of pepper. So, yeah. But, you know, the weather's cooled off enough that the pepper plant is actually producing. It's got some pepper plants are producing. Got one right there. And I just hope it doesn't get too cold and end up killing the plants before they start producing properly. Right next to it, I've got a basil, self-sown, so that's kind of interesting. Came out of nowhere. I'm surprised any more coming up. The strawberry pot, I've been feeding strawberries up and around and around and around as the runners go through, so it'll be very full, or it'll freeze. Hopefully it doesn't freeze. Temperatures aren't supposed to get that cold over the next couple of days, but I'll be keeping a close eye on the temperature anyways. This pot here, not the strawberry that's in there, self-sown from seed. It wasn't from a runner or anything, but it's doing pretty well. The asparagus looks like it's doing okay. Hopefully the fronds have enough juice in them to make it through the winter, even if it does get really, really cold. If it gets cold enough, I'll pull them inside. That's part of the reason why they're in the pot. But yeah. Behind them, the catnip. That'll have to go someplace. Can't go in the house because the cats will get to it. Well, actually, none of these can go in the house because the cats will get to them. But yeah, these strawberries are also doing okay. They're throwing runners, but they're not throwing runners and actually having them survive, which is a little surprising. The radishes, pretty sure those are radishes, are doing really well though. Haven't pulled any up, but I have pulled a couple of the leaves off for salads and stuff like that. Over here, the tomato. I'm not seeing any, well, I am seeing some flowers, but I'm not seeing any real tomato progress here. Hopefully. Still got a few clusters, and looks like some of them might have taken. Yeah, here we are. Focus, focus. A little bit dim. But there's a fruit in there, so hopefully that'll grow in. And hopefully, again, it won't get too cold, because that is a very, very real possibility at this time. In here, that muskmelon is, well, it's doing okay. I'm thinking about just letting the vine drop so it doesn't break itself, which is what happened with, because if you remember, there was a squash vine that was coming across here. This is the end of the plant. As you can see, it just kind of, it broke. So I don't know what happened. There was a pretty nasty storm the night before it broke, or the night that it broke. So I'm going to guess it probably just got torn apart. So I threw the vine in here, and it'll compost down eventually. I have lost the peas. They never got more than a couple inches tall anyways. So yeah, that bed looks very, very wet right now. It's been raining all day. I'm surprised it's not raining right now, actually. But yeah, I came through here, pulled out some of the old dead vines, and they're all in the lower section now. They're all in the dirt, turning back into compost. Same with stuff back there. Haven't really gotten around to that side yet, but I really should just start cutting things back and turning them into compost, because a lot of them are just not going to go anywhere at this point. Even if this cold front is just a temporary thing, it's, you know, today's October 15th, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's October 15th. So it's not going to get too much warmer again anytime soon. Come back this way. Oh, look, I have a lake. Okay, maybe just a pond. Although, if you could see the water flowing there, maybe it's a stream. Oy, squishy. The blueberry. Can't really see it very well. There we are. That's a little bit better. So it's not doing well. And I'm not getting too close to the blackberry because there's a bunch of water in the way. But I'm trying to train it to go onto the other side of the pole right here. But it really doesn't like that right now. I don't want it coming out and into the roadway. I do want it going up and over the fence, into the fence, and weaving itself into the fence itself as part of a reinforcement of the fence. And because vertical blackberries are a lot easier to get to than ones that are creeping across the ground. Here we go. Some of the other plants that are out here. I'm going to have to come out here and sow. Oh, starting to rain. Pretty good. I'm going to have to sow bluebonnets again, because maybe next year they'll come up. Anyways, I've cleared out most of the grass around this thing, and see if I can actually zoom in. Nope, not going to let me zoom in. Okay. You can kind of see that there. It's actually starting to creep and vine out. So you can just kind of see vining over there, and it's vining over that way, vining over this way. So I think as long as the central mass doesn't get mowed anytime soon, the rest of it should be fine. Which the lawn obviously needs to be mowed again, but it's been raining, so that's not happening. This thing right here, very pretty, keeps flowering, so huzzah. We'll just let it do its thing. Apple tree. Starting to get some aphid problems again, but I think I'm going to stop worrying about the aphids, because it's cold enough. I don't think the aphids are going to be too much of a problem anymore. I don't see any aphids right now. I sprayed last week, so sprayed and scraped a little bit. I think I need to get a taller stake though, so that I can keep it more upright, because the trunk's not quite strong enough for the height that it's put on in the last 2 months, month and a half with the cooler weather. But yeah, and that takes us all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and get some stakes, kind of stake these things up a little bit. I might just put a tomato cage around it. No, because the tomato cages don't go deep enough right there. I'll figure something out. Stake those, get them a little bit taller, and then, or to stand up more upright so they don't break the trunk. And talk to y'all later. Have a good one.